Hello, and sorry it's a little bit late. This is Dead Survivor review. Spoiler alert for episode 4. We're on day 58, and it starts basically right where we left for episode 3. You find out there is a survivor. It's Mr. Oh Young Suk. He is a freshman assemblyman who ran as a independent. Hana Guan, and if you didn't know, Hana is a play of Hannah, as because Hannah is the American version of her character, and he's the only survivor. It comes to find out that since it went past, they are canceling looking for any more survivors, so he basically is the last one. This episode is a battle of words and ideas. With the Blue House deciding that they're going for with him as a president, he is basically looking into figure out how they're going to move forward and what ideas they're going to go forward. So we get to see a little bit of the outside world with this episode. We look at TBN and what they're basically are going to decide to go make him the fighter, the story as the main story. It's Hanju Sung. You see him looking surprised as a private citizen drinking. Basically, they're starting to explain to him. Cha Young Sung is explaining to him that sorry, I'm reading off. Explaining to him that he's not doing so well in the polls, which at first he's like, well, that's not really something I care about. I'm going to go back to my life. And it's very much, it doesn't matter. It's not that cool. What I do, because I want to kind of pass that, pass a lot of the little mini parts. If you're a Dead Space Survivor fan, then you already know that there's a lot of parts that are very, very similar. One thing is the storyline of the survivor. Obviously, Hannah, in both things, Hannah's fiance does not survive. What's different is in Korean, in Korea's culture, funerals can be long, more than a day. Usually we do it wham bam, thank you ma'am, maybe 2 days, for the viewing and stuff like that, but it's basically done within the day or two. There's an argument between Mayor Kong's party and the opposing party, and obviously they go back and forth. One wants it where it's a short, regular 5 days. Mayor Kong wants it 7 days because then he can, he's up to becoming president. He's trying to become president, so he wants to get, people to be sad and for people, also to do the eulogy and, make people feel sorry for him. It's similar to when, how people felt with Mayor Giuliani. He seemed to step up to the plate for people, and that's what made people really, start to say, oh, I want to hire him for president at that time. Obviously, it's much different now. And we find out that they decide that Oh Young Suk does the eulogy. What is interesting is that the opposition finds out about the video, and a video that they send, and the video, if you don't know, is of basically the former president firing him, which does actually happen exactly like that in the original American show. We're going to cut back to that because I want to keep the time down, and we're going to divide it out equally. All right, talk to you guys later.